What's up everyone, Pannacotta here, you already know who I am. If you don't, welcome to the channel, Almighty Network. Multiple people here upload random stuff like podcasts or just random tier lists, made by a guy called Paul the Almighty, like the main channel is made by him. And this video is not so much as a response, but I just wanted to make this video as well after I saw Apollo, like Apollo the Almighty, upload a video about his favorite Pokemon for each type. And I was like, okay, his opinion is more or less valid. There are some stinkers here and there, but I mean, for the most part, I think I can agree with his list. So I just thought, yeah, why not also make such a list? I got the site ready, I got the Pokemon ready. I will be going through every type and just give a short, brief explanation as to why I like this specific Pokemon the most. And right off the get-go, compared to Apollo, for example, or other people, I don't know if I will be the only one uploading a video like this. Compared to those, I play more competitive Pokemon, so some of these picks are mostly because of competitive reasons, let's say. So it's not design or anything sometimes, but I mean, I will get to that. First and foremost, Ferrothorn. So my favorite Pokemon generation in general is Gen 5. And it's also the gen I started playing first, like this is the gen that introduced me. And after that I played every gen, I mean except for one I think, except for Gen 1, yep, I played every gen. And still 5 is my favorite, and this Pokemon originates from Black and White. I mean, okay, it's also in Black and White too, but you know, you get the gist. It's from Gen 5, Ferrothorn. I would say, back then, really underrated Pokemon. Like, I never saw people talk about this Pokemon. I never saw any love for this Pokemon. I mean, I kind of get why. If you look at it, it's just really just some steel ball with green tentacles coming out of it. I don't know, like it looked weird in Gen 5 especially, since it was floating. But after they introduced these 3D models, it finally looked good. But apart from that, I like it. I mean, mostly this is one of those competitive Pokemon. Like, I like it because it's very good competitively. Like, it has so much use. It is so tanky. But even then, I'm not a big fan of grass types. Like, grass is one of those types I tend to avoid if possible. It's, I mean, it's objectively even not the best type in the game right now. Like, it has so many weaknesses. It doesn't have like, its coverage is not that good. But I mean, Ferrothorn makes it up with the Steel type, right? It's just good all around. I can't really tell you anything. Like, its design is good to me. Like, I just like the simple design. I mean, Gen 5 is more or less, I would say, on the simpler side compared to those new Pokemon coming out. But still, I don't particularly like grass Pokemon, but this Pokemon, I would choose this any day. Like, if I see the pre-evolution somewhere like in the grass, I will catch this, because I know it's very good. So, coming into the second type, Fire. So, Fire has been my favorite type for most of my life, I'd say, right? So for many years, Fire, I mean, I should rather say, my favorite type. It has changed over the span of the last few years, but Fire has been the most prominent one. I like Fire a lot. There are a lot of Pokemon, like Fire Pokemon, I really like, but after playing Gen 7, like Sun and Moon, and after seeing Incineroar, I just couldn't get enough of it. I mean, apart from the fact that Incineroar is very good competitively also, like one of the best Pokemon out right now for competitive Pokemon, for almost any format, I believe. I just fuck with the design. And I mean, the Pokemon itself is really popular also, right? Like, it's even in Smash, if I remember correctly. I'm not a big Smash player, but I remember seeing people play as Incineroar in Smash. If I'm mistaken, I'm sorry, but I think I'm right on this one. Incineroar, really cool design. I would probably like it more if it was standing on all fours instead of being humanoid. But it's also like the whole wrestler aesthetic, like the whole wrestler build it has going on. Like I really like it. Like there isn't a lot to say about this. It's just really good, gameplay wise and design wise. Some people might disagree. I mean, it is what it is. You can never please everyone. So, oops, I spoiled something. Dracovish. Dracovish is a new Pokemon. I believe even legendary. I don't know the title, but it's from Gen 8, Sword and Shield. So, Dracovish also, just like Parathorn, very underrated when it came out. But people, I mean, quickly picked up on how broken it really is. Like, it's really good. I just fuck with the design a lot. Like, it's for those who don't know, Gen 8 has these dragon Pokemon. Like, it's Water Dragon. And they are they are kind of like they look artificially made. As you see with Dracovish, its head doesn't really fit its body because the body belongs to another dragon type. I think Dracozolt should, it like this green reddish thingy. I think that's Dracozolt. Like it should have this body, but like they were made like it just looks randomly made. But I really like this one. It just feels unique. Like the whole look it has in the anime also, like Ash uses it, so I mean, if Ash uses it, you gotta know it's a it's a favorite, or like it's one of the favorite Pokemon in general. Since I mean, yeah, the anime just popularizes specific Pokemon, and this one is just really good all around. Can't really say too much, as water isn't my absolutely favorite. I like water types, but also not too much. But still, Dracovish, really good, really stands out. I would like if I got the chance to use it on my team in ranked or in random story mode, picking this any day. Like there's no debate. And I already spoiled you accidentally. My favorite normal type. I mean, this is rather basic. I think it is Ditto. Like I was going through the normal list, like the list of normal Pokemon, and I was like trying to remember once maybe I missed something. Like there was Lopunny, but I mean I'm not one of those people who just is fiending for Lopunny. Like you can have Lopunny for yourself, guys. Like I can have my Ditto. I mean, once again, apart from being very good in competitive Pokemon, I mean not necessarily very good, but it's pretty good, I'd say, in competitive Pokemon. It's just fun to use. Like it's really it plays differently from any other Pokemon in this like in general. I think even like the whole transformation, imposter, sus imposter ability. It's just very unique, I'd say, and since it came out like many years ago, I think in Gen 1 or 2. Like it's crazy how this old Pokemon still holds up, especially when shiny hunting. Like a lot of generations, when you go shiny hunting, you need a Ditto, like or IV hunting even, if you want to play competitively with it, like outside of Showdown within the game. Like Ditto is a must-have Pokemon. If you don't have Ditto in your at least like top 10, you're definitely sleeping. Like you're dead asleep. Ditto is goated. Okay. Not much to say anymore, apart from it being extremely goated. Now, electric type, it's this might be a bit controversial because there are a lot of good electric types, and I wasn't sure myself exactly like which electric type I prefer, but I, at the end, went with Tapu Koko from Sun and Moon, like one of the legendary Pokemon. Tapu Koko is just very good all around. Good as typing with Electric Fairy. Good design, very fast Pokemon. Like I mean, as I said, once again, competitively, especially in rain teams. Like I really like using it in rain teams, and the Fairy type is one of the best types in the game. So it's just goated all around. Like compared to every other Tapu Pokemon, this gotta be like either the best or like top 2, I'd say. Maybe Tapu Fini is above it. Like I don't know, depends on what you like more. Tapu Koko as an electric type, really goated. as I said earlier, I thought about using or having other Pokemon in here, like Alolan Raichu is very good, or Ampharos, like one of my favorite electric types from I think Gen 4, if I remember correctly. But I mean, Tapu Koko, fairly new Pokemon if we look at just generations, but still really like it, really enjoy it. And now for Psychic type, like the Psychic type was also kind of difficult, but for other reasons, because I don't fuck with psychic types too much. Like I'm not a Psychic type of person. I prefer Ghost or even Dark. But Psychic, it has its benefits, like against fighting and stuff. And when looking through the list, I almost forgot about this one. I almost forgot about my favorite Psychic type. It has to be Glade. Like there's no discussion. Like I thought about maybe using Hatterene. Maybe Hatterene is cool. But nah. If we're talking about Psychic types or even fighting types, I mean, it can you can put it in any, like in either way, either fighting or Psychic. Glade is hella goated. Like Glade, good moveset, good stats. It has a Mega Evolution. Like you cannot sleep on Mega Evolutions. Like not a lot of Pokemon have them, and this Mega Evolution is fairly good. Design-wise, even like both the Mega and the regular one are very well made, very interesting. And as a kid, while playing Gen 5, like Black and White, when I saw the first of like the pre-evolution, like the baby Pokemon, I was so hyped. Like when I saw this, I knew I had to catch this. Even from looking at, like, even when I saw it the first time, I already knew this will be one of my favorite Pokemon, even without knowing how it will look like in the end. It's just very goated all around. Psychic type, as I said, not really my favorite type, but I would, if I got the chance to use or catch Glade, or catch the pre-evolutions, catching them any day. Like, this is no discussion needed, I think. Fighting, yeah, fighting was a tough one. I was thinking Lucario, like most people, I think. I think Lucario is the favorite fighting type for most people. But then I tried to remember, like, who I use more, who do I enjoy more, and I gotta go with Urshifu from, I believe, the Gen 8 DLC. I don't think Urshifu was in the main game. I don't think so, but maybe I'm misremembering something. Should be the DLC. Urshifu, very good Pokemon. Like it's like people know it's good. Like it's absolutely not slept on. But some fans that like hate on Gen 8 too much, they will sleep on this. Don't sleep on Urshifu. It has two forms: water fighting and dark fighting. Dark fighting being slightly better, maybe even a lot better. I don't know. Like I'm not the biggest fan of dark fighting, because I don't like having a fairy weakness, like 4 times fairy weakness. I just prefer water, especially the signature move, like Surging Strikes. Is just I just like it more than the dark one. I forgot it's the name of the signature move for the dark fighting type. But Urshifu, design, goated. Moveset, goated. Like, typing, also very good. Like, even if we go with water fighting, right? Water fighting doesn't have too many weaknesses, and even if it does, it's so fast, it doesn't really matter, right? It will mollywop anyone, even if it's at a type disadvantage. Like, if you have the chance to have Urshifu on your team, like, what are you doing, right? Don't sleep on Urshifu, please. Like, I'm not getting enough Urshifu love, low-key. Like, the people who play Gen 8 know how good it is, or those who play, like, more competitive Pokemon on Showdown, let's say. But those who are hating on Gen 8, or haven't played it, you are missing out. Like, you're going with the safe pick Lucario. Nah. You gotta look at Gen 8. Like, for example, Phalanx, I think it's called, like the little bug type, fighting type. Like, not bug fighting, but it's just pure fighting, but it's like little soldiers in a row. Like, that is also, design-wise, so good. Like, don't sleep on Gen 8, and don't sleep on the Pokemon, man. Like, never. So, and Rock type is similar to, I think, Grass, and the upcoming one, Ground. I don't like Rock type all that much, but also for different reasons. Rock type is Rock is very good typing, very offensive. But the Pokemon who are rock type, right? I don't fuck with them too much. Like most of them, very basic, just plain rocks. Like Geodude, I'm looking at you. Not my type of Pokemon, right? Or even typing. But, and this is a big but. Pause. When I played Sun and Moon and I saw this motherfucker, Lycanroc Midnight, bro, I knew I had to get that. I knew I had to get this Pokemon. Look at its design. You are missing out. You are sleeping, dead asleep, if you don't play or look into Gen 7. Bro, you have to, right? Lycanroc Midnight, pretty good ability, pretty good stats, goated as design. Like, look at this, right? Like the shining red eyes, Midnight, like because it's Sun and Moon, right? You have like I think you can only catch it in Moon, and maybe trade it if you have Sun. It's not the best Pokemon objectively. Like, it doesn't have the best stats, right? But it's so cool. It's like the first the first Pokemon I ever wanted to have in shiny form. And it's the Pokemon I learned that made me learn about secret abilities, like these hidden abilities. Because I don't remember the name for the hidden ability, but it's pretty good. Maybe I can edit I can show you the ability when I'm editing this if I don't forget. But so goated, like damn, I cannot say this enough. I'm not a big fan of rock, as I said, but this one is definitely an exception. And for ground types, similar thing. I'm not too much on ground, even though I know it's very good, possibly the best offensive typing. I'm not sure. It's either ground, fire, or fairy, I think. But ground is such a good offensive type. But I just don't fuck with the Pokemon who are ground types. Like there's Garchomp, but Garchomp is also so basic. Like it's hella overrated in my opinion. Like I was never a Garchomp guy. Or Flygon. Flygon is more on the underrated side, but still. But Landorus, then. Not Landorus Therian, because I don't fuck with the whole other looks they have. Like the other forms are better, I think. Objectively even speaking, just better stats overall, better abilities. But Landorus, as he was in Gen 5, is just so good. Like the whole genie thing going on, the tentacle, the cloud they're sitting in. Some people are not a big fan of those humanoid Pokemon because they just look too much like actual humans. But I mean, I was never that type of guy to hate on those. Like when I was playing Gen 5 as a kid, I wanted to get this Pokemon. Like I knew these are so good. Like I had to get all three of these genies. I think Pokemon Arceus even introduced a fourth one, even though it's kind of mid. But Landorus, and even, I mean, if we want to go there, Landorus, Therian, very good Pokemon all around. Like design-wise, the whole like tentacle-esque thingy going on from behind the back, the abilities, the stats, the moveset, like damn, what's there to hate except for maybe if you don't like the humanoid ones. I mean, you have to look past that. Pokemon likes, like Game Freak likes introducing these humanoid Pokemon when they don't have to. But it is what it is. At least it has another form that makes it stand on all four, right? And ground flying, as I said, go to typing. Not too many weaknesses. Very, very good Pokemon all around. Flying was difficult, in my opinion. Flying, there are not too many interesting flying types. I like the flying type. Like every time I play a Pokemon game, I gotta have a flying type on my team. Not just because of the fly moveset, so I can fly around. It's just a fairly good offensive type. But most flying types are really just birds or butterflies or just random flying bugs that just look boring. Very basic, generic. So when looking through the list of flying types, I saw Rayquaza. I had to hit myself low key. Like figuratively, because how could I forget about Rayquaza? And Rayquaza Mega also, like the Mega Evolution looks so dope. Rayquaza, like I don't like having legendaries in my favorite lists because it's like very very easy, let's say. Like legendaries, everyone likes legendaries, right? Of course they are goated. Of course they look good because they are supposed to. They are the legendaries. But if we're talking like flying types, Rayquaza has to be in this. Most people like Rayquaza for the dragon type, like mainly. They forget about its flying type. And you cannot sleep on flying type. It's the reason it has Dragon's Ascent, like the heavy hitting flying type move. And I mean, it's Ubers, like it's very OP for a reason in competitive. So I don't think anyone's really sleeping on Rayquaza, but don't sleep on its flying type. Like, don't forget about this. Most people would put it in maybe favorite dragon type, but nah, don't sleep on this one. Definitely not. And now, if we talk about sleeping on stuff, Bug type. Bug is probably my least favorite type of all. It's gotta be my least favorite type. I never cared about bugs until I got to Gen 7 Sun and Moon. And I'm talking for everyone here, okay? There are not a lot of good bug types out there. I'm telling you, like, you can tell me and you can name any other bug type, okay? I don't care. You are wrong. You are objectively wrong if you don't have Golisopod in your favorites, okay? I don't make the rules. It is what it is. Like, this is just something you have to do. There's no other way around this. Golisopod is the best bug type. Okay? It is water and bug. Like, if you say it's your favorite water type, nope, you're wrong. Like, it's not good because it's water, it's good because it's bug. First impression, emergency exit. In this story, the trainer using it is Guzma. Guzma is goated as well. Like, this Pokemon is so good in the anime, in the game, design, moveset, fucking typing. The name, bro, the name, what the fuck? Golisopod? Damn. When I saw Apollo didn't have this in his ranking, nah, I knew bro was not just sleeping. Apollo was dead. And everyone who doesn't have Golisopod in here, wake up, okay? Wake the fuck up. This is a simulation and you have to wake up, because if you don't have Golisopod in your favorite bug type list, or at least in your top 3, bro, go play Sun and Moon, go watch the anime. I don't give a fuck, okay? You are simply wrong if you don't have this in your favorite list. This is all I'm gonna say about this. Now for more chill, okay, for a more chill discussion, we're at Poison. Poison has some good Pokemon. Not a lot, I would say, that I really like, but I gotta go with Toxapex. Toxapex is not the best Pokemon for offensives, like for offensive teams, except for maybe if you want to have a tank. But it doesn't do heavy damage, it's a staller, right? It has Baneful Bunker, it has Water Poison, so it doesn't have too many weaknesses, like the Grass weakness disappears. It has, like, what are the weaknesses? If I remember correctly, like Electric and Ground, probably. If I'm forgetting something, I'm sorry, but I think those are the two only weaknesses it has. Electric and Ground. So, looking at the Pokemon, I just like the design, like the whole thing about the actual Pokemon being within, and what's above it is like a shield type hat, like it has it on its head, and I just like the whole concept of it. Like, Baneful Bunker is probably the best name for one of the or at least top 5 names for signature abilities, or maybe attacks, moves, whatever. It's just really fun. Like, most people don't like stall teams, and I mean, even I don't necessarily like stall teams, because I never make those, but if I have to pick a staller, it's either gonna be Toxapex, no, it's not even an either gonna be. I'll pick Toxapex. Like, I thought about having a different Pokemon like Sableye in it, but nah. Sableye is cool and all, but nah, no thank you. Toxapex is the way to go, I'm sorry. This is probably one more of an underrated pick, I'd say. Like, I think there are more poison types out there that look cooler, but this one is just, I mean, not a lot of people will agree, but Toxapex is just very tanky. I like tanky poison types. Like, I'm not a huge fan of poison types. I never use them offensively. If I want to use or have to use a poison type, I'd rather have it be defensive. And Toxapex is exactly what I need. Now, for Dark types. This, I assume, is a popular pick. I think everyone who played Gen 5 knows this Pokemon is goated as fuck. The ability of it transforming, the design, the story relevance, like, bro, we all know Gen 5 has the best story. And Gen 5 has N. Like, the green hair dude, you already know, bro, this is his Pokemon. This is his signature Pokemon. Like, don't sleep on Zoroark, okay? Don't sleep on it. It's so good. And in Black and White 2, you even get the pre-evolution just for free, right? The game already knows it's so goated, it's just giving you this Pokemon for free. It doesn't have the best stats, okay, I give you that. Like, it's not super overpowered, it's not broken, and in competitive, the whole transformation thingy is not that good against good players. Like, if you reach a certain ranking, people will pick up on this and realize it right from the beginning, this is an illusion. This is Zoroark in reality, not the other Pokemon you're disguised as. But against noobs or in story mode, because the AI doesn't know you're transformed, this motherfucker is good. Okay, the design is good, abilities, type. I mean, type is just Dark type, right? But I stand by this. It's a popular pick, I think, for a reason. So we are almost reaching the end. Ghost type. And I mean, okay, I'm sorry, another legendary. It had to be done. Giratina is my favorite legendary of all time. Like, I can't really give you a deep explanation on this, but I can give you some reasons. For one, I was a big fan as a kid when I watched of the movie, the Giratina Pokemon movie. Though don't ask me what happened there, I don't really remember. I just know that Giratina was super goated in that movie. Especially the origin form. Like, I don't fuck with the four-legged Giratina, like the standard one. I like it flying with the levitate ability. But Dragon Ghost? Damn, Dragon Ghost is such a good typing. Damn, bro. As a kid, I wasn't even thinking about the typing. I just liked the design a lot. I had to get this in Shiny. I had to instantly play Pokemon Platinum after I saw this Pokemon. Like, that was like in the movie. There was like, I don't think there is a lot of discussion needed, honestly. Giratina is just a super goated Pokemon all around. As I said, design, attacks, moveset, typing, like Ghost Dragon gotta be one of the best types in the game, in my opinion at least. And it has a very good movie to back it up. Like, it is popular for a reason, okay? And Pokemon Platinum is the best game in its generation, okay? I don't care about Dialga, I don't care about Palkia, mid-ass legendaries. I don't care. Giratina on top, okay? Easy. Now, Ice, okay? Ice was a tough one. Lately, I've been playing a lot of Ice. Like, I had Hail teams, I was using a lot of Ice. Ice is not even the best type, it's one of the worst types in the game. But it is very good offensively, so I started using it a lot. And this, like, for Ice type, this was a tie. I was either gonna put Ninetales, like Alolan Ninetales in here, or Arctozolt. And after thinking about this for almost 10 minutes, I think, I just went with Arctozolt. But it's kind of a tie between Alolan Ninetales and Arctozolt. But Arctozolt, I mean, probably slightly gets above it, because I just use it more, because, I mean, it is the offensive type. Ninetales is the Hail Setter, is more of a support type, while Arctozolt is the attacker. So probably, I will put this one here first. Arctozolt, same as Dracovish. I like the design a lot. I fuck with it so much. The whole mixing up body and head, right? Thing, even the arms, like even the hands, don't fit the body. I just fuck with the design. I'm not a big fan of Gen 8. Like, Gen 8 is alright, it's not the best. But Arctozolt, Dracovish, like these two Pokemon, so fucking good. Damn. Design. Arctozolt is kinda underrated, I'd say. competitively speaking at least. Since Hail teams and the Ice type are not really liked a lot, Hail is objectively the worst weather in Pokemon. So obviously Hail teams will not be as popular or even strong as Rain teams, for example. But I mean, look at my buddy Arctozolt. Yeah, look at my buddy Arctozolt. What's there to hate? Okay, except for maybe if you don't like the whole mixing up body and head design. But if you like it, like if you fuck with this, damn, give it a try. Like if you have the chance, catch this in the game, or if you're playing just solely on Showdown, get this motherfucker, make a Hail team, go for it, try it out. It doesn't even need to be Hail. It has Volt Absorb, I think. Fuck it. Just do it. Arctozolt, go to S-type, Ice Electric. Ice Electric also super good typing combination. Like it has so many possibilities to just fuck up your opponent. It's not that tanky, like it's very frail. But I mean, most Pokemon that deal heavy damage are frail, right? Let's not forget that. So, Steel type, Magnezone. Okay, Magnezone. I'm sorry, more basic. I mean, not basic in the sense that it's popular. Magnezone, I think, is not on a lot of Steel favorite lists. I think, maybe, I don't know, probably not. But Magnezone is just so good. Okay, competitively speaking. It's in overused for a reason, right? The typing, the moveset, the role it plays. Like it's also very good in my team I'm using right now, my Hail team. Magnezone, just so good. I mean, even the design. Even if we just talk about design, the magnets as its arms, like on all three sides, you see his little eyes from the pre-evolution, like the whole evolution, like all the three Pokemon are just so good. Like it's just one ball at the beginning and three balls, and then one of them just grows larger. They're like a whole ass UFO, like a machine, just like on their way to fuck shit up. And I know, design-wise, probably there are better Steel types, even in my opinion. But I'm trying to combine everything in one, like competitive looks. Typing, like Electric Steel, so good. But I will die on this hill, okay? I'm saying this, like Magnezone, like all the three Pokemon in this evolution, like the whole evolution cycle thingy, is at the very least top 10 evolutions. Like all of them, right? Like the whole step-by-step evolution gotta be at least, okay, in top 10. I don't think there's any room for discussion in here. It has to be top 10 at least, at the very least. I would even go as far as to say top 5, okay? Because it's just so well done. But I'm gonna not try to overrate this, okay? It's a good Pokemon. I'm gonna put it in top 10 at least, like evolution wise. So, as we see, Fairy is the last one, but now Dragon type. Once again, Generation 8, don't sleep on the generation. Dragapult is broken, Dragapult is dope. The little dragons on the side that are sticking out, the main dragon just flying, like it's rather small with a long ass tail. But it's just so good. Fuck, like I was looking through designs, like dragons, and a lot of dragons are cool, but they are so basic and so generic. Like I was remembering like me as a kid playing the game. I like dragon types, but I was never one of those people who just had to have a dragon type on their team. Like I don't care about dragon types too much, but Dragapult is like one of those few that I would say are exceptions to the rule. Dragapult, Dragon Ghost, just like with Giratina, goated as typing. Like Dragon Ghost, like don't sleep on this, bro. Fuck. I think Taco should have this also in his favorites. Like those who know Taco is Tamales, one of the people uploading here. Gotta be. Like I think it's also his favorite. If not, I'm wrong. But it has to be his favorite, right? Dragapult, for me, best dragon type. I mean, okay, obviously you could say they're interchangeable, like Giratina and Dragapult for me, because it's the same typing. But I like Giratina mostly because it's a ghost type, and Dragapult I like because it's a dragon type. Like I don't even use a lot of ghost moves with Dragapult. as I do with Giratina. And with Giratina, I don't even use a lot of dragon moves. It's like 2 types, but I mostly care about one of them, not both. But if you put both together, goaded as typing. And design is so good. People were saying Gen 8 was having some piss poor designs, very cheap, like with the whole apple dragon thingy. I would agree with that. Or the keychain. I don't know if the keychain is actually Gen 7 or Gen 8, but it's one of those, I think. But still, Dragapult, super good design, super good Pokemon, overused for a reason. Gotta pick this one, even if it's, I mean, probably on a lot of favorite lists. And now, Fairy, okay? I was thinking about Fairy a lot, because at first, I was the guy sleeping, okay? I was sleeping on Fairy. I thought Fairy is one of those useless types no one cares about. Like, it's not needed. But after playing more games, after getting into competitive Pokemon, and after looking into all the Fairy types, and especially playing Sun and Moon, bro, Mimikyu, I'm saying this right now. Apart from Giratina, Mimikyu is still and will probably always be my favorite Pokemon of all time. It's also fitting that it's the last Pokemon on this list, so I can talk about it some more and don't care about maybe forgetting about other types. Fairy type, goated. Fairy Ghost. Since Ghost is my favorite type, and it is Fairy Ghost, like, damn, bro, this is all I need. Like, it has Fairy, right? Fairy is broken. It has Ghost, my favorite type. Mimikyu. Mimikyu's whole lore shits on other legendaries. I don't give a fuck what you say, okay? Okay, maybe not, without being ironic, maybe not legendaries, but the whole lore around Mimikyu, it like being a Pokemon that no one likes or no one wants to see, so it disguised itself as a Pikachu, like made this whole costume, right? So people would like it because it looks like Pikachu, because Pikachu is the most liked Pokemon. The whole lore for this is so interesting, okay? It's also the only Pokemon I wanted to have a plushie in my room, like it's still in my room just standing there looking at me at night. I mean, as I said, it is what it is. It's so good. Moveset, speed, the whole ability with when it's hit for the first time, the head falls down, like the skies collapses, right? And then after that you get damage. But the first hit is always like you're immune to the first hit. Like, this is so good. This is the perfect Pokemon for me. Both types, super good. Like, my favorite type, and one of them my new favorites, like Fairy Ghost. Gotta be my favorite typing, except for Dragon Ghost. Or next to Dragon Ghost. Fairy Ghost is very good. Design, lore, moveset. I don't care. Even the sound it makes is dope as fuck. Okay, this is my favorite Pokemon of all time. This is my favorite Fairy type of all time. If I could, I would put this in favorite Ghost and favorite Fairy, because I use both typings for this Pokemon. But then I wouldn't have Giratina in this and Dragapult, so can't have all. Like, it is Mimikyu. Okay, Mimikyu. If you don't have Mimikyu in Fairy, or at least in top 5, sorry, just like as with Golisopod, you're wrong. You're sleeping on it. I don't care. I don't give a fuck. Don't tell me I'm wrong. Okay, I know you're wrong. No room for discussion, as I always say in this video. But yeah, this has been the list, right? There isn't a whole lot to say anymore. Like this, I don't think there will be any changes to any of those over the years. Like these will stay as my favorites, except for maybe if Gen 9 drops. If Gen 9 drops and the and there are some very goated Pokemon in there, some of those might change, but for now this is my definitive favorite Pokemon tier list. And once again, we can disagree on some of those, okay? But Bug, if you don't have Golisopod in your favorite, or at least, very least, top 3, and if you don't have Mimikyu in your at least top 5, I don't care about your list, okay? Your list is automatically, completely, all of it wrong. if you don't have these two in your favorite list somewhere. Okay, you can have Golisopod and Water. I would kind of accept this one. And Mimikyu and Ghost, like I accept those. But if I don't see them on your list, I don't care about you. Okay, you are nothing. Okay, I don't need you. No one needs you. Okay. Okay, but jokes aside, okay, thank you for watching. This has been my favorite Pokemon of each type list thingy that I wanted to make as a response, more or less, to Apollo's video. Yeah, thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. I don't know if you're doing something else while I'm talking. See you guys on the next video. Probably open window for those who watch my or who listen to my pod. But yeah, see you.